Hello, welcome back, or I should welcome myself back. I know it's been a while. I have had so much going on that I just have had major burnout. So, I am today going to take off my Kleo Kolor. This is, what is this? Okay, this is called Classic Red. It's a really pretty red. I thought it's a good one. I did shorten my nails when I put this on. I've probably had this on almost 2 weeks. And it's great. I do have a chip right here that I got because I picked something and wouldn't stop picking it. So, I'm going to show you how to remove Kleo Kolor. I just got a new stick out. Oh, here it is. This is the best way that I prefer to remove it. And you just take the little wooden stick. You actually, with each bottle, get a pack of these. And they're little. You can see they're little. But you only need them to remove this Kleo Kolor. So you just kind of break the seal. I've tried several different ways of removing, and this I like the most. So you just put some in here. My thumb is always, for some reason, harder to remove. I think it's just the position that it is. But yeah. So there's that one. Okay, let's see what all has been going on since I was last filmed. My goodness. Let's see. Start with, I got one of those phone calls you never want to receive. I had taken my daughter and her friend, my youngest. They go to raves. I took them to a rave in Portland. I couldn't believe that I did, but they wanted to do that and Uber home. Yes, it was scary, but I did it. So proud of myself. Anyway, see, I just keep it on there until I just slowly work my way for it to come off through there. So I just kind of do that, and I'm squeezing a little bit on there, not much, because I've had this bottle a long time. Not a whole lot. Anyway, so I took them, dropped them off, and I feel like it was a sign that they shouldn't have gone, because I get like 2 blocks away and my daughter calls me. She forgot her ID, her driver's license, at home. So I was like, okay. I didn't want to say anything like, well, this is a sign, because I try not to, because I believe in signs. But anyway, so I pick them up and take them back home to get her ID. We go back and drop her off. Everything's good. She's supposed to text me. I mean, yeah, she's 23, but they're doing an Uber, okay? She's supposed to text me when they're on their way home, but instead I get a phone call, and it's 3:14 a.m., which is the normal time that the raves are over. Their Uber got in a wreck on the freeway. Okay. So yeah, I'm freaking out. And it's raining really hard, like it's storming at that time. So she's freaking out. Her adrenaline is just going. Of course, there are police there, everything. It wasn't just a little fender bender. This guy came flying past them, and the Uber driver was going 65. This guy, who knows how fast he was going, but he was flying. And he went to change lanes and hadn't even cleared their car. So it spun them around. They're on, it's called I-84 if you know this area. It's small but big, and it's got the brick or the concrete walls along it. The car spun and ran into that wall, bounced off, spun, and ran into the median, the concrete divider wall that divides the east and west lanes. Look at how easy, look how quick that came off. So fast. Anyway, so what I do after this is I get one of these. Oh boy, where's my remover? Well, I'm gonna get some remover. And yes, I usually use Color Street, but I think it's out on the table and I don't want to get up and go get it. But I just remove the remnants, and then I will go wash my hands. The little, like, I don't know, adhesive, if it's adhesive on there. Sorry, that is so strong. Can't breathe. Sorry about that. Makes me want to be wheezy. It's the mineral fusion. Okay. So, see how easy that is? There's no damage. I mean, these Kleo Kolor nails are amazing. They really are. Just amazing. Okay, so I am going to go wash my hands, and when I come back, I will finish my story. Okay, all washed and ready. So, I love, wait, let me move this stuff out of the way. Y'all know I love clear. This is called Gloss Up by Kleo Kolor, and it is brand new. I'm LED gel strip. I'm so stoked about this. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. I'm so happy they got clear. I have been using, the one I got off Amazon. If you've seen, yeah, it's clear. Woohoo! So excited. If you've seen my other videos, so Kleo Kolor comes with a nail file, one-sided, cuticle stick, and a prep pad, and then the strips. I'm excited to try it. The ones from Amazon work awesome, amazing, but there's only, I can't get 2 manis out. I can about get 2 manis out of Kleo Kolor for, it would be like 2, a little less than 2 of the Amazon ones. I did buy, a subscriber had recommended, where is it? Had recommended Danny and Tony, which I did buy, and I did get clear, crystal clear. I haven't used them yet. They come with 28, and they cost a little bit more than the Amazon one. Not much, just a little. And I I bought those, and then Kleo announced this clear coming out, so I was like, I gotta get it and try it. I gotta see how good it is, if it's really clear, because y'all know I love clear nails. And I need to file this one. Okay, so anyway, my nails are so like clear. I guess that means I'm pretty dehydrated. I drink a lot of water. So the Uber car totaled, and the other guy's car totaled as well. But the guy was screaming at the officers that it wasn't his fault, even though he lane changed. And here, check this out. My daughter and her friend, I mean, not my daughter. Okay, first, let me just get this out of the way. They had minor injuries. And both of them said when they take Uber, they don't usually wear a seatbelt. What? What? My jaw dropped when she told me that. Okay, I have to clip a little bit of my skin off because it splits. I was just like, this is a sign that you better wear your seatbelts. Oops. There was a little adhesive still on there. And then this, I filed just a little because this is where I have a permanent damage on my thumbnail. So I just try to file it down just a little. But when I wear the LED gels, I can grow my nails long even if they have this, you know, permanent. Every time it gets right there, it's split. Anyway, I couldn't believe it. I am so thankful that they only had minor injuries. So my daughter, they wanted to know if they wanted to call an ambulance, and she's like, no, I'm not going to a Portland hospital. I want my mom to take me. So they got home. Oh, okay. The other thing, so you size them up just like any strips. Sorry, my phone got bit. Oh, my phone is feeling hot. I don't think this is the size I usually wear on my pinky. You size them up. This is how I apply Kleo Kolor, and it works really good for me. I don't do the, see, I kind of feel like that's a little narrow right there. I don't want my nail. I think I've been using the next size up for the pinky. Anyway, so check it out. The guy is screaming at the cops that it wasn't his fault, but guess what? The cops were driving behind him. They witnessed the whole thing. So guess who the witnesses were to this crash? You got it. The officers. How awesome is that? Anyway, so I get my daughter and I take her to the hospital, the ER. We were there about 4 hours. They took x-rays because they were sitting in the back. She had seatbelt burn all across her chest and her neck. Excuse me. And her friend had it all. She didn't go to the well, she went with us to the ER, but she wasn't seen. The reason my daughter Emma, the reason she went to the ER is because she was having a hard time breathing. And so that really concerned me a lot. So they took x-rays of her heart, lungs, her ribs, everything. Nothing, oh, and her shoulder, nothing broken, but her collarbone was injured. She didn't have whiplash, so that was good. And a lot of people have asked about Kleo Kolor, if you can wear like a base coat under it, and I've heard of people doing that. I just got excited and forgot. It doesn't make the strips come off. At least it hasn't for me, and I use the nail teaks. I don't really need anything because Kleo Kolor does a really good job of protecting my nails, I feel like. So yeah, that was just frightening. That was so scary. So scary. I'm just so glad nobody was injured. And the guy, it wasn't a DUI, believe it or not. He was just speeding, flying, being a guy, I guess. His car was totaled, but he was sitting there. They filmed him just screaming his head off at the officers. I couldn't believe it. It was insane. So that's happened. I'm not sure if it's this one. Oops. There's been a lot. I can't remember if I've filmed since I had to travel from my uncle's funeral to Philly, but I did that. It was very nice to see family and all that. Yes, this is plugged in. Okay, so once you get them on, actually I do like to take rubber cuticle stick and do this on them just to make sure. Got them down real good. And then you want to make sure that you cover your strips away from the light, which I'm going to use the light this way. I want to see something. Okay. And you don't want to cure them under the light like over and over, you know, so many times. But I do this first before I cut them and then file them down. I cure them first. So I've also been struggling with, the doctors don't know the cause of it yet, but they did blood work in January. Excuse me. Because I've been having my eyes swollen almost shut. And that's another reason I haven't been able to film, is because I have something going on with my eyes. And I don't know what it is. Neither do they. But they did an allergy panel test, and it's so weird. I'm allergic to cockroaches. That came up like years ago, and that's the only thing that came up. I used to be allergic to just everything outside. And see, these are, you know, they're hard. Anyway, I used to be allergic to everything outside when I was a kid, but now the only thing that showed up is cockroaches, and then this test that they did also showed up shrimp. Like, what? Do you have any idea how much I love shrimp? And they're telling me I'm allergic to it now, which I hadn't had shrimp for my eyes to swell up. So we just don't know. I hadn't put any new makeup on. In fact, I hadn't been wearing makeup. I hadn't used any new, you know, face stuff. I've used the Color Street wash. But that was before my eyes were doing the swelling. I haven't used it since, and they're still swelling. So it's not that. I just don't know. And it's happened a few times. And I also get these huge hives on my neck. Kind of where my surgery for my thyroid removal scar is. So it's weird. It's really strange. Really strange. Okay, I'm not going to take that one out because I have some... Oh, not this one. Where are they? Oh, I have some here already. And I've used them a little, but I love this clear. I know I've said it before. I am going to cover it, I think, though. Which will be my next video. Yeah, I'm loving it. We'll see how they... I'm sure they'll last like, you know, the other nail sets do. I just love it. I just love that clear, that simple look of having clear polish, right? You know what I mean? I don't always want to have polish on, but I always have the gels on because they help my nails to grow. Well, they help my nails to be strong so they grow. I don't know that they help them to grow, per se. Excuse me. I know there's something else that has gone on. I should have written a list. Oh, so for my swollen eyes, they had me get this really expensive allergy eye drops and take Zyrtec for 7 days. So I did, but then it's like a couple days later, it's back. So swollen, I could barely see out of them. Anyway, I'm gonna pause this and do this hand, and I will be back as soon as I'm done, okay? Okay, I am all done. Here you go. It's just like having a clear coat of nail polish on. I absolutely love it because I can also, sorry, I just need to vacuum these crumbs up because they want to stick to my arms and hands. The thing I love too about this doing clear, which I've said in other videos, is that I can put Kleo or Color Street over this and it lasts so much better. It doesn't chip or anything, and I can take it off and put another set of Color Street on. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers, and I will see you soon because I am going to put a new set of Color Street on over this. See you next time. Ciao.